Hello, lovely. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. If you're new, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. You know how we do. It's a whole mood over here, y'all. Paper cuts by Boss. That's the vibe. Start with casting runes. A whole mood. What? I'm not going to say that. Somebody going to defend it. Sabulo. I was. Kimbo. Dory's eyes. Damn. Okay. Big step up. I'll get step thrown out here. Okay. So something's divinely guided, protected, like y'all know. When God do stuff, it's just done. That's what this is. Something's just done. Just done because God did it. Well, there's that. Somebody's mom is upset. Well, it could be my mom. I don't know. We need a theme. Angels. Hilarious. Who? Okay, that's fine. Well, hey, how you doing? We have a special guest here with the angels. Michael Poyle Gabriel Oriole, and don't say this. Use the angelic Thanatel. Thanatiel is the angelic name. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah. There we are. just listen. I was talking to my kids about listening this morning. We're working on reading comprehension. Look, I know y'all are grown, but I think some of y'all need to work on your listening and reading comprehension too. I'm just saying. Let me get 3 of these, please. I'm just saying. Say what? Who got turned around? Somebody got turned around. Oh, they got turned around. How'd that happen? Oh, they was listening to the wrong people. What are we talking about? Let's get into it. Okay, but somebody overcame the strength part as a theme out here. Skywriting the fates, because it was destined. I told you, when God do stuff be done. Look at the runes in that card. What'd I tell you? It'd just be done. Magical map shifter. Shit. That's what my dad would say. Shit. My dad was one of those people, he could say, you know, any cuss word in 4 syllables. He's outstanding. Shout out to you, Dad. I love you and I miss you. Storm feels and deep freeze. But something got turned around. I'm telling you, this is giving me it's backfire energy, but it's blowback. Y'all know what a blowback is? Tell me if you do. This is like, I'm telling you, it's like something was supposed to happen in one direction, but it's happening in another direction. And then on top of that, somebody gets turned around. I'm telling you, this is like, yeah, there's this verse in the Bible that talks about God confusing your enemies. That's what's going on. Somebody's confused AF right now, and it's because God is confusing on purpose. Lord have mercy. Bless. You know what you got to do to have God confuse you on purpose. Let me just, because God really don't. It's about clarity. We work with a lot of clarity over here in this camp. So if the crew that work with clarity be bringing you confusion, you might need to sit down. And that's typically how God will get people to sit down, is he'll just addle their brains a little bit, just spin them around like a top and then send them off. And, you know, before long they bump into something or somebody and we all fall down. Y'all, that nursery rhyme, ashes, we all fall down. Who else is hearing that in the ethers? I told you, my ancestors are not playing out here. Somebody, anyway, you should know, what we got, 26, 9, 49, and 52. That's 4, 7, 8, 9. Damn. Huh. This is payback. This is payback. That's what it is. But it's like, what he say, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. This is God having his vengeance on somebody. Let's keep going. How are y'all doing today? What are y'all up to? It's a new moon in Libra. Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness. Let's get a goddess energy out here, because Yeah, let's do that. Nope. It's hype over here. The other side is hype. Hope y'all are having a calm. Hilarious. I'm just, as a psychic and a medium, these are psychics and mediums are two different gifts. I got both. That's why sometimes you just hear me start laughing like, okay. Okay, y'all hype. That's amazing. It's wild over there right now. They are wild right now. Look, not Hakat. They are wild over here, wilding out. It's October though. It's ancestor season. It's ancestor season. Hey now. Oh my God! Listen. I'm not gonna mess with y'all today. Let me get a crystal here. I'm not messing with these ancestors. I'm not doing it. Crystal praise, fearless movement, and kunzite heart activation. A bunch of troublemakers over there. No, we're gonna keep it. We have to keep it PG. I think YouTube is at least PG. I've seen some stuff on YouTube. I'm like, wait, hold on a moment. What are we doing? Serendipity, breathe, time to go. What? Look at that. 9, 11, 9. See, timing is everything here. There's some. Let's see what we got. Something. Oh yeah. Yeah. Something written in the stars is unfolding. Yes. Whatever this is, you may have some opposition, but you're gonna overcome it. That's why the strength card is the theme, okay? So whatever you're being called, you're being called into what's next. I feel like you're actually being pulled into what's next. That's why the movement can be fearless, okay? Because it's from where I'm sitting in your energy, you don't have a choice. You're being literally like the word they're giving me is enthralled. But yeah, like you're in the grips of something divine. And so yeah, this is just where the divine is taking you at this point. You're being taken by the divine away. That's just what's happening. So yeah, there's gonna be energies that don't like this. There's gonna be even entities that try to, I'm hearing rain on your parade with storm fields here, but you're just going to fearless movement and strength. It's time to go. Like, and I feel like at some point maybe they were able to manifest stagnation for you, but that time is over. That's completely over. Yeah, there's something about there's something about, I've been channeling this energy where you're like, they're doing Psalms 91:1, where you were hidden in the shelter of the Almighty. Okay, in tarot land, you were in hermit mode. Energetically, like spiritually and energetically, you were with Hakat in the in between, right? Either way, you want to slice this pie. You were inaccessible. You were inaccessible. Okay? So, but something has activated. We have kunzite for heart activation, and this is serendipitous. It ends something. It pretends an ending to something. Okay? And there is a connection here with that and it being time to go. All right. So, as always, you're going to take what resonates, leave the rest behind. You're going to use your discernment because you're grown. You're grown. Okay? And let's get one of these and see if we can find out a little bit more. There's some tarot in this, I think. As a reminder from the runes, this is, whatever it's protected, Thorisaz. Like, there's physical protection here. And with Sawulo, this is a quick and rapid change. There is something tower-ish about this, but it's completely divine. Look at Bo out here and Awaz. Like, this is like the divine sticking their foot in your life and saying, halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. Yeah, you're not past that medium at least. Oh yeah, it's a new moon in Libra, of course. I'm like, I don't usually read with this deck, but a Libra new moon would ask for this deck. Yes, baby, we give you what you want. Such a soft moon, but she's so fierce. And let's face it, if you haven't done your shadow work, she's dragging your ass too, ain't she? Lighten your ass up in all your relationships, ain't she? Look, she out here wreaking havoc in situationships, though. If you got a situation, let me stop. I'm not going to do that, y'all. I'm not going to do a love reading for y'all. Let me come back over here. Get back in my lane real quick. Hey. One, please. I know there's so many, but one. One, please. Sea turtle. I'm immediately thinking about Finding Nemo, the sea turtles from yeah, they help him find the great current, help him find his way, and basically what they teach him is how to relax. The sea turtle is a gentle creature with a long lifespan. It can swim over vast distances. It can take decades to reach full maturity, granting them insight and wisdom only accumulated through time and experience. Sea turtles represent the journey and share their infinite patience as you walk the path and learn from the lessons given along the way. When the sea turtle comes into your life, it may be time to look at the big picture and determine your needs for the long haul. Are you ready for the future? Now is the time to start planning. Enjoy the journey of your life. Start planning for the future. Well, heavy on the confirmation of lessons learned, okay? So, clearly you're at the beginning of something new, a place you haven't been before. And I say that because whenever we learn lessons, like we actually learn them, we embody them, we integrate them, it changes the game board in front of us, okay? Even if it's at an imperceptible level. If you're a gamer, you know what it is. Like once you beat a level, even if you play that level again, even if everything's in the same place, that level looks different to you now because you've already mastered it. That's what this is like. Okay, 6 of Wands and the Empress as I split the deck. Okay, so it's like there's no way around giving you your flowers that you've learned something. Like it's just really effing obvious, and it's obvious that whatever you've learned has left you in a really abundant energy. Okay, so you're coming out right off the top looking like an empress receiving flowers. Seven of Cups, Four of Cups, Ace of Coins. So I don't know whose energy this is. Let's find out. Let's find out. Yes, tell me more. Absolutely. What else? So this is like uncertainty about a new love offer. You're taking a look at, you're taking a look at the work you've done. Like we just said, you've learned all these lessons, right? You're taking a look at what you've learned, where you've been. Oh, there it is. Wow. Acknowledging that things have changed. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune followed by the Justice card. Something about your ability to recognize this for yourself, though, that's making a difference. Eight of Cups, Three of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like, and then honestly, that's the reading. It's 8 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Strength card. It's like, yeah, they're saying going the distance for sure. For sure. It is. It's giving so much. It's giving going the distance and succeeding. It's giving going the distance and being the last one standing. It's given, it's in, and inside of that, it's like being, God, this wild. It's like being on a trip, being on a mission, being on a journey with a group of people, or maybe one other person. Take it how it resonates, right? And this whole journey, I mean, you are being clowned. I mean, you're just being clowned, and you don't know. You can't tell, is it you or is it them, right? Because it's just, I'm hearing like a comedy of errors. Yep, send in the clowns. Exactly, right? So you're like, which way is up, which way is down? I don't know. I can't tell how this is, what's going on. It was like, it's just, it was like you just couldn't tell. It's like, so you just couldn't see. But there's something about, like I said, there may have been stagnation for a short time. No, that's significant. Listen, where are we at? 2025? You may have been feeling stagnant since 2017, love. No cap. For somebody out here, it's been like 8 to 10 years of this, right? So it's like it's almost like getting to the end of the journey and realizing you weren't crazy. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like you get to the end of the journey, and because you're the only one who makes it to the finish line, basically, that's the receipt. That's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's all she wrote. That's it. That's the fat lady singing. Does this make sense to you? That's it. There's nothing else after that. And it's wild. Because, of course, now that you have done this, life plays differently for you now. And because life plays differently for you now, you're not going to stay in the same place you were. That's what I got. That's what it says. I'm going to leave this reading here. This is your reading. I hope it brought you clarity and confirmation. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Let me know how it resonates in the comments below. If you like the vibe, please subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. Hit the bell so the next time I drop a reading, you'll be one of the first to know. Time is a construct. We made it up. Take what resonates. Leave the rest behind. Use your discernment. In between now and the next time I drop a reading, please trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.